Welcome to the neighborhood, YouTube family. Wait. Cut to the beat.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style from me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you're new here and this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button, and also please remember to annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. And also, you guys know I live for the comments down below. But let's just jump straight into these reactions. Let's go. Okay, so let's just jump into this reaction. We're about to react to Immortal Technique. You never know, the Peruvian god, the Harlem god. We are about to react to him. I haven't done Immortal Technique reaction in probably like a couple of months. I'll probably say since kind of like last year. So I'm very anxious to react to Immortal Technique. I really respect his pen game. Like, I love how he just attacks tracks and just like utilizes his like passion and aggression and his just intellectual mind to piece together his bars and his lyrics. Like, you can learn a lot from Immortal Technique, and no pun intended to his name, but he just used a lot of accuracy and precision and technique in the way he attacks tracks. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into this. Let's go. Ooh, I already love how this is starting off, especially like the beat musically. It really has like a Hispanic heritage, like Latin heritage flair to it. So I definitely like that. I love when artists incorporate like their culture into their music. I think that is so dope. But let's jump back into this. I love the harmonizing in there too, whoever that is at the beginning.
She was on her way to becoming a college graduate. Wouldn't even stop to talk to the average kid. The type of Latina I'd sit and contemplate marriage with. Fuck the horse and carriage shit. Her love was never for hire. Discipline.
Ooh, come on. And this is what I was saying, why I love Immortal Technique, because he's like the hood Socrates or like the hood Plato. Because the way he incorporates like philosophy and just like a storytelling capability, like he immediately just grabs your attention with just like the first line and first bar. Like he's really setting the foundation and the stage of what you're listening to. And a lot of artists, like sometimes they can't even do like that. They can't even grab you from the first line of what they're doing. And that's what I was saying, that I love Immortal Technique's technique behind his pen, because he just makes sure that he grabs your attention and he keeps it straight through the song. Let's get back into this.
Sexual beauty's what I desire, flyer than Selma Hayek or Jennifer Lopez. Everyone told me kicking it to her was hopeless. At first I just thought she didn't mess with broke kids. Niggas always talking about how they smoke kids, but the rich sniff coke kids got no play. I'm not even interested what her body language would say. Everyone around the way gave up trying to get in it, cause didn't matter how good your game was, she wasn't with it. Rock bitches was jealous but wouldn't admit it. Talk shit and deny to everyone that they did it, cause they regretted the long list of niggas that they let hit it. Never gave them shit except McDonald's and did it. Smoking weed with thoughts of envy whenever they lit it. She spoke intelligently and they bit it, always trying to copy, but when they tried to use her vocab they sounded sloppy. She had a style all her own, respectful and pure. I was sick in the head for her and there wasn't a cure.
And I love how he incorporates poetry within his music, because a lot of times when I listen to rap, sometimes, especially with like these new age artists, rappers that we have out, they're like very microwavable, very cookie cutter, and they all sound the same within the industry. And what I love about Immortal Technique is that he incorporates this like spoken word poetry type of format into his lyrics and in his punchlines and his bars, and it really illustrates and gives you like a visualization of what he's talking about. And you basically think about like, wow, like you're like in an auditorium or like a cafe setting, and you're just listening to him just like speak and just spit. And I love that about him, because it's just, I think a lot of artists try to go the easy way out and try to get the smash instead of like trying to tell the story. And Immortal Technique incorporates both of those avenues to get the smash and to tell the story, and also tell a story that's believable and something that actually like you could tell that he experienced and went through, if that makes sense. Let's get back into this. This is giving me very early 2000s vibes. If I had the chance again, I'd never let you go. Hold tight to your love, 'cause you never know. Her eyes are brown and beautiful, yet empty and sad. Talked to her occasionally, and she was glad that I wasn't just another nigga trying to get in it. So every now and then we'd stop and talk for a minute. I didn't have a gimmick, so the minutes turned to hours. On her birthday, I gave her a poem with flowers. Then I took her out to dinner after her cousin's baby shower. We talked about power to the people and such. We spent more time together, but it was never enough. I never tried to sneak a touch or even cop a feel. I was too interested in keeping it real, perfectly honest and complete. She would always call me cariño. And never Technique bought me a new book to read every 2 or 3 weeks, forever changing the expression of my thoughts when I speak. It was because of her I even deaded all of my freaks. She convinced me to stop hanging out on the streets, to stop robbing and stealing from people like you. Instead I took her out to the Apollo in the Bronx Zoo. Oh, Bronx, shout out to the Bronx. So what I was about to say when I paused it, I love the fact that I don't even have like a visual, like, you know how like when you have visuals for videos, I love that he doesn't have that, and it's allowing me to basically incorporate and actually try to utilize my mind as like drawn inferences basically of what he's basically saying, and it's making me paint the visual inside my head, because when I'm sitting here listening to this, it's taking me back to probably New York in the high school, like in the hood, maybe in like the South Bronx, maybe in like Harlem, 125th Street, like all those different places you could think of, like Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, like just basically any of the 5 boroughs where when you're in like the hood somewhere, and it's taking you back to like that high school setting, and it's basically giving me that type of vibe where I'm sitting here thinking of him as a younger I'll probably like say junior, senior year, and he's basically reflecting, and he's like showing visualizations of like the housing projects in like New York City, and like leaving his home and just walking down the street down in the city and just like reflecting and painting this picture. Like, I love everything about this so far. Let me jump back into this. Sailed in barrio and the metropolitan too. Got to the point where I was either with her or my crew. So I decided one day to tell her my feelings was true. I couldn't live without her, so I told her face of my fears. But honey's only response was a face full of tears. She could only sob hysterically, holding me tight. I tried to speak, but she wouldn't stop until I left sight. I felt like a moth who got himself too close to the light. Except I didn't burn, I turned cold after that night. Time waits for no man, not fate, it's all planned. I just to know you, loved and I'm lost just to hold you. I want to know who this is on the chorus. Can't find a reason why God came between you and I. If I had the chance again, I'd never let you go. Hold tight to your love, 'cause you never know. I went on with my life, college and my career. Ended up locked up like an animal for a year. Where the COs talk to you like they were the overseer. Hey,
sent to the whole.
I love that. That's a bar, and that's basically what you can almost equate it to, being in the system. Basically, like, you have the overseer and the rest, and the people who are in general population within, like, the jail and prison system are basically the slaves. Like, that correlation that he drew is crazy. Let's jump back into this.
When my exit was near, at night in my cell, I'd close my eyes and I'd see her, hold her close in my dreams. But when I woke, she disappeared. Just an empty cell until the state gave me parole. In the summer, came back intact and on track. But the fact of the matter is I still felt cold, even after my mother hugged me crying at home. My real niggas would catch me thinking out of my zone, fucking lots of different women, but I still felt alone. Relatively well known around the New York underground, but I kept thinking of her and how we used to be down. The sound of her voice and the beautiful smell of her hair. Though gone physically, somehow it was still there. I had to do something because the shit was too much to bear. So I went and visited the building where she used to live. The world looks a lot different after you do a bit. Your way of life done changed. While primitive minds are still stuck in the same game. Like her cousin who was on the corner slinging cocaine, stepped in the lobby and tapped the button next to her last name. My mom buzzed me up and hugged me up like a mother order, but her facial expression changed when I asked about her daughter.
No man can hate this all planned. I was just to know you, loved and lost, just to hold you all that. Can't find a reason why God came between you and I. If I had a chance again, I'd never let you go. Hold me tight till your love comes in.
It's crazy because listening to this is putting me in the mind of and it's not in the same context as the song I'm about to mention, but I'm pretty sure that this came out before Rainy Days by Ja Rule and Mary J. Blige, but it's giving me that type of vibe basically because Immortal Technique would basically represent Ja Rule with the rapping, and then Mary J. with the R&B, and whoever the female presence is on this track. I'm not sure, but it's definitely giving me that type of vibe. I don't know why I just thought of that, but let me get back into this.
She told me that there was a note for me that was left behind, and she had left it there waiting for such a long time. I was inclined to ask about it, but she brought it up first. I saw a tear swelling up in her eye, and then she cursed. She told me where the letter was, and I started thinking the worst. Reversed my position, stepped over and opened the door, and sure enough there was an envelope with my name on the floor. Nobody loves you more than me, cariño's what the letter said. By the time you get to read this, I'll probably be dead. But when you left in 97, a part of me went to heaven. I thank God at least I got to know what love really was. But it hurt me to see what true love really does. Cause even though we never made love, you were all that there was. It was because I loved you so much that I had to make you leave. You made me doubt the way I thought. You made me wanna believe. And then I slipped up and I let you get close to me. It was hard to not be openly when people spoke to me. This was not the way I thought my life was supposed to be. Baby, don't you see? I had a blood transfusion that left me with HIV. Didn't exist for me since late in 1993. I died a virgin. I wish I could have given myself to you. I cried in the hospital cause there was no one else but you. Promise that you'll meet me in paradise inevitably. No matter what, I'll keep your love forever with me. What happened for the rest of the day is still a blur, but I remember wishing that I was dead instead of her. She was buried on August 3rd. The story ends without a sequel, and now you know our technique. Don't fucking fall in love with people. The person that you love closely if they're next to you. The one you love, not the person that simply has sex with you. Appreciate them to the fullest extent, and then beyond, cause you never really know what you got till it's gone.
The storytelling in here was amazing. That's crazy. I got like really lost in translation. Whoa. Okay, so let's quickly talk about Immortal Technique, where you never know. I definitely was feeling this, and anybody who has been following my channel since the beginning of time knows that I don't rate music when I think it's basically amazing, and I feel like Immortal Technique bodied that. Like, I have no words for it other than his storytelling capability is amazing. Like, I found myself zoning out at times. So if you were looking at me while I was on camera, it was like I was spaced out because I was so lost in translation with the way he was telling his story and the imagery and the way he was painting the pictures and just like letting it all out. Like, he killed that hands down. Like, I love the whole story behind it. I love the title. I love everything. I loved his flow, and I love like the technicality. Like I always say, I love the technicality of his flow because it's just like so precise and so like well executed and done like down to a T. Like, he crafts it so well and makes it, every song he makes it match everything, and he does it with such high intensity, and he really knows how to narrate a track and become the commander of that track. Like, he killed that. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So that's all I'm gonna really sit there and say. So let me know what you guys, I pretty much said what I wanted to say throughout the whole track, but let me know what you guys think of Immortal Technique with You Never Know in the comments below. And with that being said, please be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.